there, I'm Vicki Howell, and in this video I'm going to give you the essential knowledge you'll need to get started on crocheting a granny square. Granny squares are built from the center out. So often when we think of squares, we think of starting at the bottom and just building up and creating the height. That's not how it works with a square. You're actually starting with a circle and then building it out, adding angles, and then row upon row, or round upon round upon round. So you're going to start with your chain. First you create your slip knot as you would anytime you make a foundation chain. And then you're going to chain, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we are going to chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we need to join it in the round with a slip stitch. You'll notice right here that that little dot is the symbol for slip stitch. So we want to join, we're going to insert our hook in that very first chain that you've made. You yarn over, you pull it through those 2 loops, and now you've created your circle. Now you're ready to go. You'll be working in the round from now on. All right, so that is actually this first circle completed. All right. This is the beginning of the round. You'll see every time there's this little dot, that's the slip stitch. You join every round with a slip stitch. So if ever you're like, oh gosh, I don't remember where the beginning is, just remember, the dot is the beginning. All right, so we've worked this. So now we need to move on to here. Well, that's that symbol for chains, and there's 3 of them. So we know that we need to chain 3. So we're gonna chain 1, 2, 3. And then we want to create 2 double crochets in the center of the ring. So that means we're going to just dive on in through that center. It says make 1, make 2. And that first chain 3 that we made is going to count as the first double crochet. So you're making just a 3 double crochet cluster. So then we have to create what will be the corner, and we're going to do that by crocheting 3 chains. And just to follow along, we're working around counterclockwise. So we created these, and now we're making this what will be the corner, this chain 3. And then we're going to make 3 double crochets again. 2, 3. Now you can see that you've got your first corner right there already. All right, so we need to repeat that twice. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to make our double crochet cluster again. 1, 2, 3. It's time to make another corner again. So we know that we need to chain 3, but if we forget that, we're on this one right here. We're going to make our double crochet cluster. This will be the last one. And then we need to round that off by creating the last corner with 3 more double crochets. 1, 2, 3. So this is where we need to join with the slip stitch. So we've come all the way around full circle. We know that's a dot, so we know that's where we need to join. We need to join in the top of the beginning chain 3. So 1, 2, 3. We're going to go ahead and join with a slip stitch. And now you've got, you kind of have to pull it at the beginning, but now you can see that you've got the center of your square. So you've gone from circle to square just in a matter of a row. All right, from here on, now that you've established your square, we're really just building upon that. So really there's just going to be, you're always going to have the corners, but you're just going to have more of those clusters slowly every progressive row. That's going to create a bigger and bigger space by just adding more of those clusters. All right, if you want to learn more about knitting and crochet, please consider taking more of my CreativeLive classes. Just go to creativelive.com/Vicki Howell.